Um, Now, Duran Garber, who was originally going to be part of this panel, who has been part of the end of year panel since 2011, was unable to attend this evening due to IRL commitments. He had requested the movie It, the 2017 variation, but as we know, Win had seen us as well, so you go ahead and give your 2 cents because I have not actually seen this, so I've got no notes for it. But you go ahead.
Yay! I actually get to throw in my 2 cents and half-ass contribute. All right, let's see here. For the movie It, I have to say Alexander Skarsgård's brother did a really good job as Pennywise. Mind you, my personal bias will always show that Tim Curry will have that special little place in my heart, but his acting performance was spot on, really well done. The kid actors were actually really good, which is kind of rare in Hollywood to find child actors that pull their roles off really well. The story had a lot of nods to the original two-part TV movie, with the whole blood in the bathroom scene, with Georgie's sad and tragic demise, except the arm-biting scene wasn't as graphic as the current one, but 2017, there's going to be more gore compared to a 90s franchise.
Yeah.
Let's see. I honestly don't know what much else to say except that you should take a look at this movie. It's really well done. You should also, if you can find it on Amazon, get the original 2 parts, see which one you like best, and definitely read the book because Stephen King is a phenomenal and very talented writer and an awesome guy too. Last year he donated some money so everyone in Maine would have heating because it gets really cold in the winter.
Ooh, dude.
Oh, interesting little thing to note. A little bit of trivia that popped up recently is that the legend has it that Pennywise is supposed to show up every 27 years, and it's been 27 years since the original variation of It.
Oh, dude.
And part 2 is probably in development as we speak because there was 2 parts. The flashback from their childhood and then the reunion as adults.
Yeah, I think it's called Chapter 2 or It Chapter 2. Because this was labeled It Chapter 1, so that would make sense.
Who else saw It?
I did.
Lydia, you're up.
Okay. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. This was a spine-tingling horror film, which does its best to pay homage to the book as well as the 1990s cult classic miniseries. The change from 1950s to 1980s, from 1950s to 1980s, was a good choice. It wasn't really off-putting. I enjoyed that twist, and the ambiance was fitting to the tone of the film. It's like you can tell it's the 80s, but it's not shoving it in your face like most films that set in the 80s do. The cast is great. The Losers Club were fantastic kid actors. There are obviously standouts like Richie and Eddie. I related to Eddie a little bit, even though he was a little hypochondriac. And seeing like how Beverly was treated, like, good God, that film scared the crap out of me because it showed how much of an abusive asshole her father was. And I'm like, she got away from that dude. And these kids have a long future ahead of them, all of them. Even though some of them got more screen time than others, like Mike and Stan, they got pushed to the back. Like the Nostalgia Critic did in his review, they kind of basically were in the background. But these kids have a bright future. As regards to Bill Skarsgård as Pennywise, bravo! This performance was amazing, and I got his mannerisms as Pennywise. They were strange and they were off-putting, but it made sense for the character because this is a demon, an otherworldly god taking disguise and other things, and then liking taking disguise of a clown to scare children because this thing feeds on fear. This was an entertaining movie, and I look forward to chapter 2.
Raiden?
You'll float too. 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 Okay.
Oh my God, something moved in my room. Don't do that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Quick history. Let's see. With Pennywise the Clown, I've heard he's the most scariest person known to man. I didn't know about it until like a couple years back. So when I saw a little bit of the first movie, I was like, whoa. There's a reason me and clowns don't have a eye to eye.
Long-standing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean. Okay, so with this movie, I was interested, and like you with the Founder, I had to get out of my wheelhouse because I don't do horror movies in theater because I don't want to be scared of my nightmares.
Mm-hmm.
And with this movie, I gotta say, I was thoroughly enjoyed. There were a lot of scenes that scared me dearly, especially the scene with the freaking film stuff with the creepy teeth. I'm like, ah!
Oh God, no!
Yeah, that freaked me out a couple times.
The leper scene was the one that got me.
Yeah. With the cast, I really connected with Manny because me and him have a kind of sort of similar upbringing. So seeing him just getting bullied and all that, that took me back. But with the other characters, thoroughly enjoyed it. Personally, my favorite character, Richie. Richie for me is is the MVP of the whole movie.
Yeah.
And I just like all the character building, and that the original 80s one did. And I'm hoping like the second part delivers like the first one, because from what I've heard, the second part and the 90s one is the weakest part.
Mm-hmm.
So hopes to that. Good movie either way.
Toby Wan's just saying in the comment section, I'd say the young actors did the job ace. I loved how different they all were to team up and kill this freaky clown. So it's pretty much just echoing what you two have said already.
Mm-hmm.